Rick, and that is on the beat.
I began to coach boxing at the National Guard Army in 1978, commissioned by a guy by the name of Richard Hillenbrand out of Evansville, Indiana. I've been coaching ever since then. This gym here is probably one of the second most productive gyms I ever had. The one I had on Canton Pike was much more productive, much more advanced than this one, but this one here is substantially good at what we're trying to get done nowadays. So all the equipment's got a place to be put up at, and the kids really love it in here. It's not the most cleanest place I like to have it, but in the future we'll take care of those things, painting it up and fixing it up in the future. At this particular time, we're just trying to stay active so that when we're called to tournaments, most likely we're getting 2 or 3 calls per month. We can't financially go there, so we're trying to get financially situated where we can have a show here. It looks like our first deadline is going to be August the 1st for a sanction bout here. On the 20th, we're going to have, 20th of June, we're going to have an open house, participation with the public. We'll let the public know that they can come here with a little donation at the door and come here and witness some of the kids' experience and how much type of a process we got with these kids at this particular time and point. Just like this, okay? It's got to be like this. See my back leg coming up on the back toe, bringing the power off my back toe and the torque with the turning of the weight, okay? And recall back as soon as possible. So you got your weight coming over the top with that punch, bow, that cracks bone, okay? Ready? And cross. Get the cross your face, people. Ready? Cross. Bring your body with it. Bring that shoulder on over there with it. Ready? Cross. There you go. Cross. 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 Jab uppercut. Jab uppercut. Power uppercut. All right, relax. The kids keep me driving towards doing it because, like I said, I get so much out of seeing the kids benefit from it. Some of these kids need that one-on-one attention from coaches or their counselization that they get from me and the advice that they get from me about what to do about certain situations when they incur sometimes bully situations in school, or how to stay out of fights in the streets, or these things like that. How to be a good people representing your parents' name. We have a significant quality of boxers in the gym, which being the girls and the guys that are signed up now. Now, some of them weren't here today, but then there's much more advanced boxers out there. Some of my boxers, we call them shorts. They hardly ever come to the gym. They just come to spar, but then when it's tournament time, they come in and start putting full focus of training in. The other kids need the training all the time to stay sharp because they're still learning. Now, those kids that are disadvantaged kids, like I said, like some of the Buckner boys or this Landon Stinson, some of those guys are going to look forward to turning pro in the next year or so. James Person, he's one of the guys. These guys like Chris, little Chris Taylor over there and everything like that, these guys are just trying to make a name for themselves here in Hopkinsville by boxing with the program. They've been to certain tournaments and everything like that. And sometimes they get matched up, sometimes they don't. So that's why we want to bring them here to Hoptown so we can get the teams to come here and we can get an equal matchup. Well, you come in, you pay your monthly dues, which is was $10 a month doing up until June. Now it's $25 a month for kids and $35 for adults. Once you do that, we train you up for about two months, get you 60 days in. Then we look at possibly turning you into amateur boxing, but you're going to have to get your insurance done online. It's called usaboxing.org. You'll take $63 credit card, get that done, and then you turn in to me a copy of your birth certificate and 2 passport-sized pictures along with that, and that will get you the information to the registration chairman, which is Mr. Jeff Neal, and that will get you your boxing book, okay? Now, we try to train you up so that you'll be ready to turn amateur boxing before we just ask you to go out and get your insurance and all this type of coverage, because it's just a waste of money and time if the guy is not serious or the girl is not serious about being a boxer. We need community support. We need the community to get behind what we're trying to do here at this gym for these kids. And we do need your donations. If you could help us with grants or anything like that, if you have the knowledge of how to go about getting a grant for these kids, for this gym, we could pay it off. Then you have a sanctionary gym for these kids for the rest of the time that I'm around, okay? Things like that, or donate money for the equipment, donate money for the uniform, donate money for these kids to have transportation to tournaments in and out. Help these kids get sanctioning fees, like $63 a year will cover a kid for his insurance for the whole year.